So we went over that Monday, and it was new for us as a team, but we knew we could execute it. Coach Biaggi laid out a great plan for us to execute, and we did that today. Devin, he had a few early on that I wish we could have hit. He was so close. If I would just led the block a little bit more, but I was blessed for them, to have the opportunity myself to take it up the middle and end up going right, cutting it all the way back. I feel like I ran 140 yards, at more than 90. So. But yeah, it was great. Coach Biaggi laid out a great plan, and we executed it, and we finally got one season. So,
Jadarian, considering having to come back from injury for you, what was tonight like overall? Just you get that big touchdown on rivalry game, field storming afterwards. Can you just put in perspective what this evening will mean to you?
Well, first off, the best feeling is when you go in that end zone and then all of your teammates are screaming, running at you, jumping all over you. That's the best feeling. I mean, touchdown is a touchdown, but the best feeling is when the whole team comes together and, it's a win for the team. And I'm very blessed that we got to, have the opportunity to go out there and execute the plan. So.
And how much did this team need a win to not have 2 straight losses going into a bye week? How much momentum does this provide you guys going into a bye?
Oh, it's a lot of momentum. It'll create a lot of good vibes in the locker room and around campus going into bye week. People will go home, hug their mom, dads, and family, and just come back ready to roll the following week against Pitt. So.
A bit, but coming off eight straight games, I mean, what's it going to be like to finally get the off week?
Well, man, it feels like Ireland was like a year ago, and so finally we have a break, and honestly, I'm excited to come back in our stadium, Notre Dame Stadium, in 2 weeks. So,
given what happened last week and the fact that it's USC, what did this win mean to this team?
I mean, it's a rivalry game. It's the largest intersectional rivalry in the country, and I'm really proud of this team. So.
And could you sense how big your touchdown was, just given the circumstances of the moment? USC scores, it's a 2-score game at that point, still 10 minutes left, college football's crazy, obviously anything can happen. When you crossed the goal line and then the way that you were received on the sideline, could you tell that ended up being, I mean, there were plenty of play of the game candidates, that's probably one of them for sure.
I think it was the confidence we had as a kickoff return unit. Coach Biaggi, he motivated us to go out there and really change the game as a special teams unit, and we did that. And the timing was what it was, and
And then